You've got it. 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. We've got the Milwaukee Bucks taking on the Detroit Pistons. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Moncrief is out there with Robertson. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then it's Kareem, and it's Johnson in at the three.
Just getting it to the ready-to-fire guy. It's great recognition from Cade.
Deep, Robertson, and another three for Milwaukee.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And Milwaukee has possession. Following the three by Detroit. Connects from three-point range.
And this is a sign of Giannis and his growth. The floor awareness now looking outstanding.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Great idea to get your secondary scorers involved early. This helps keep everybody engaged.
Yeah, and he's so from there, but when he's hitting from deep, it's a big confidence builder. Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
Nice shot by Robertson.
And generally, Robertson's a guy that likes to play free throw line and below, but here's a time where he steps out and launches from beyond.
Ivy with the bucket.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here is Moncrief. Drills it from outside. Giannis has got 6.
That's something Giannis wants to do, increase that percentage every year from beyond the arc.
Cunningham kicks to Bogdanovich. Here's Ivy. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. 11 points for Jaden Ivey. Nice back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here.
The previous play is under review.
They're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never know.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still. A good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Milwaukee on top, leading by just 1. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach.
Oh, yes, sir. Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. Now Hayes.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Taken away by Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
That's a really sweet finish from Killian Hayes, putting on a bit of a show there.
Here's Dandridge. Pass to Allen. There's Baker. Defended by Baker. That one's good, and the Piston lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Baker.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Got that one up quick. Wiseman's got his first bucket in this one.
And Wiseman has shown that kind of potential. A 7-footer that can catch and shoot. Wow.
Oh, Middleton in position, and the turnover again by Milwaukee.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
And the Pistons making a change here. Joseph's checked in. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Joseph's got the lead up to 8 now for the Pistons. Knocked loose. Burks with the steal. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. The Pistons working the ball around now. Good on the triple. Livers has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Start to feel their confidence. That's the difference between the success they're having now and the struggles they faced earlier.
A different look here for Detroit. Bogdanovich comes in for Bagley, and Ivy subbed in for Alec Burks. There's 21 seconds left in the first half of the game. Ivy, and the 3 ball is good. Ivy's got 14.
And if Ivy can hit that shot with consistency, it really makes him a tough cover.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Here's Bridgman. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And then Abdul-Jabbar slams it in.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
Coming onto the floor, your Pistons.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Poked away. Outside Robinson. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Robinson, 3 points.
And here's Ivy. And he drains the 3, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time.
The previous play is under review.
Halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme, but the replay process is faster than ever. You know, why not?
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released it before the clock had expired.
Yeah, still better safe than sorry. I think they did the right thing to take it.
And the first half is now in the books. Pistons ahead as they end the second quarter with a tremendous 17-7 run. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Pistons leading by 9. The backcourt guards are Cunningham and Ivy. Bogdanovich out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Duren in at the center position. They're the group for Dwayne Casey starting the second half.
Yeah, you've got to respect the range of Bogdanovich. Has great shooting form and gets his shot up so quickly.
Abdul-Jabbar kicks to Robertson. 20 feet out. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Robertson's got 11 points.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him. But again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
Drains the three-pointer.
How about Stewart stretching out the defense and not something we see from him a ton of times.
Robertson passes to Moncrief. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. Several teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the floor.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Ivy with the bucket.
Oh, how about the quick thinking by Ivey? I love when he goes right at it with the shot.
Knocks it loose. Moncrief, the pass to Middleton. Back to Moncrief. Over Hayes. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. 5 points in the game.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the... Oh, man. I tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
Here's Johnson. It's blocked. Outside, Begley. And it's Hayes in the corner. Oh, he jams it right over Giannis Antetokounmpo. Wow!
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
From outside the arc, another three for Detroit.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Count that one.
Antetokounmpo became the MVP because his game kept expanding. And there's a sign of it there.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons taking a 19-point lead into the break. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We come back right after this. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, we've got Dandridge. Baker out there with Robinson. Then it's Mike. On defense, the Pistons. Allen for the three. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Allen's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Wiseman kicks to Burks. Jacks up a three. Sinks the triple.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. The Pistons making a change here. Magruder's checked in. There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter. Joseph, the pass to Diallo. Another three for Detroit.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores. Yeah, so reliable. He clearly needs to be more involved in the offense as they try to shrink this lead.
And Joseph kicks to Stewart. Another three for Detroit.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
I love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Bridgman the pass to Red. And another three for Milwaukee.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Magruder. Another three for Detroit.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
He is in a zone right now. Every three he puts up seems to be going down.
Joseph, the pass to Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
Shooing off all the contact, Stewart able to get through with an aggressive play.
And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. And now...
Previously down, folk, replaced by I am Kermit.